All right, everybody, welcome back. 7 Days to Die. I just spawned back in the world, and I'm on the roof as usual. That's why I had to build this ladder to get down. I've got my I don't know if you can see it, my beast mode engaged hat on, and my desert scarf. So I'm ready to get some zombags. So, all right. So here's the deal. Someone told me, gosh, I don't remember if it was Hired Assassin or one of you guys who's pretty active, I know, told me that there's a possibility, or no, maybe it was someone from Norway. I don't remember. There's a possibility that rumor has it that there may be stockpiles underneath the wood at the military camps. Okay. So we're going to go check that out first. Also, I think I missed something. Like, this is the edge of the map, but I think there's something new that got put in right over here. We're going to check that out too, because we won't be too far from that. Now, from the last episode, I know it's been a little while. Let's see. I put a marker on the map. All right, so I know it's been a while. I've been a little bit busy with a lot of things, actually. We'll just talk a little bit while we go here. I built this, the 44. Got to remember I built this 44 when we went back last time. We have enough to build multiples, but I brought weapon repair kits with me just so if it starts to degrade, we're just going to repair it because we can make bullets for days. I've got bullets coming out of my yin-yang in there. Shells, bullets, whatever we need. All right, so was pretty busy, but here's the thing. Like, I'm always thinking about and looking at kind of like what you guys are liking and what what really to do. Let's try this bad boy out. Big boy. I will take your painkillers. All right, so I know, like, all right, these are the games I'm playing currently. Right now, probably this game here is the newest. Obviously, I'm playing Far Cry 3, and it's, it's an older game, and it's a game that I had played through before, but it's an awesome game, right? Oh my gosh, it just, knocked him back. The reload animation on this thing is really good. Did we ever visit that place? I think we did. So, sometimes, ultimately I'd love to have, my goal, just so you guys know, ultimately I'd love to have 2 videos a day, okay? And, let's go with a little shotgun action just to keep things relevant. Oops. So ultimately, I'd like to have 2 videos a day, and a little bit more variety than just the same 2 games every day, right? So if I'm playing 2 games, or if I'm playing 3 games, 3 games or 4 games, right? Oh, get the cooking pot untouched. Maybe we haven't been here. Some peas. Oh, somebody was saying also. I gotta check real quick. Hold on. Seems like they're interested here in Meaty. They like shotgun. Let's all admit that they like shotgun in the face. All right, is that a horde? Somebody tell me. Look at them all. Can anybody tell me if that's a horde of zombies right there? Look at. I don't have any pipe bombs or anything. All right, you know what? We're gonna have to just leave them behind. What was I saying? Oh man, I forgot what I was saying. Where's my thing? Here's my marker. Oh, we gotta look and see. All right, we do have a mining helmet. Someone was saying just hit F. Oh, flashlight. Instead of running around with the torch, just use F on your mining light. Nice call. You see, you guys are awesome. That's what I love about Twitter. I really do. I really love that about Twitter. And I'm not pulling your guys' leg or anything. Look at I always try and see the things that I don't know that people have brought up or said, hey, maybe try this. Something legit. I bring it up and it works out. It's a great way to communicate. Now, there's a lot of things that people, tell me that obviously either I've talked about in a video and, maybe asked for help and figured it out because I'm usually, I try to be ahead. I try to be ahead in videos like sometimes by a week, but lately it's been by a day. So there's a lot of kind of redundant stuff that gets on there that I may not repeat or thank you guys for hooking a brother up. But I do appreciate all the input, and I think it's cool. I think that's like the idea here, right? Is we're kind of doing this stuff together. That's why it's more enjoyable when you do things together. Now, what would be interesting is if that's the wood they're talking about, if I can't actually break it. Let's see if we can see anything. Can't really see. If this is the case, man, we are going to be fat and happy. Thinking about just chopping the center ones. We'll pick up the wood. I'm not seeing anything yet. But you never know. Maybe it might be in the ground. It might be under the surface. I should have brought TNT with me. I think I was probably contemplating the TNT thing. Anyway, as we're doing this, so there we go. Nice. So the idea is that, I try and see what's going on and think about things, and everything I do normally is pretty planned out. I try to be organized with stuff. Let's see. I don't know what kind of ground this is. We can try using our pick to see if there's something under here. No, it's supposed to be a shovel. Okay, that's not working. I guess I do need a shovel. You got a shovel here, bud? No? No shovel? I'm pretty sure that's what they meant by under the logs. Well, there's a... Look at that! OMG, you guys! You can get to it. Oh, good call. Man, I wish I remember who that was. It was a couple of days ago. That's why I don't remember. But I responded saying, I'll definitely try it. And they said, hey, I just, it's kind of a rumor. I don't know for sure. I want to say maybe it was 10 millimeter bullets. That's not bad. Was it Jan? Oh, man. I don't get like a million tweets, but I get a lot of tweets. Like, like on the weekends sometimes, because I use, all right, we got to keep moving while we're talking. All right, our next destination is here. And that is where? That way. All right, so I'm going to keep moving while we're talking here. I use Twitter on my phone, right? I mean, of course I have it on the computer, but I never, ever, rarely ever, maybe just a few times do I use it there. I use it on my phone because, you guys know, I work all day long, and that's kind of like a little connection that I can have to you guys and to the world outside of work while I'm working. I get a lot of phone calls, a lot of texts and stuff like that, and while I'm on there, I just kind of scroll through and I say, hey, let's look at the old Twitter. And, oh no, I'm going across, this isn't good. I'm going across desert. Where's my shortest cut to a road? This way. So, like on the weekends, again, is a lot of the time that I do, my stuff. I take a break from You Always Win. Friday and Saturday nights I have off. I don't do anything on You Always Win because we do something every night during the week. And I hope these kind of stories are interesting to you guys because, like I said before, this is the stuff that I find interesting. Someone that you follow, that you'd be curious about things. Oh, that's so good. The range. We found our sniper rifle. It's the Photofold Magnum. Now all we need is a scope, an optic for it. So Friday, Saturday nights, no You Always Win stuff. It's all meaty. And during the week, between work and that, I don't have a lot of time. So I try and catch up on the weekends. So And if I got something else going, that's why it puts me behind a little bit. But that being said, I don't necessarily jump on Twitter on the weekend. So come Monday when I go back to work and I got my phone, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to scroll through, all the messages from you guys. Here's a funny thing that I think is funny. You obviously have the timeline of like kind of who you follow versus what do they call that? Interactions, right? And the interactions is basically like the people, I guess, that follow you. I find almost no interest anymore in like the people and things that I follow. I only scroll through the interactions. Like seriously, like I don't follow that many people because I don't like to get spammed by, you're supposed to follow things that you're either you like the people or you're just interested in maybe that particular thing, or maybe it's like game publishers like Activision, Ubisoft. I almost said Ubisoft, stuff like that. You follow things that maybe could give you information on something that you're looking for, right? And that didn't really help with the food. I got jars of honey. Pasta is plus 15 on fullness. Go with some pasta. You guys stay away from me. All right. I think we're going the right way. Supposedly there's something out here. Now, I remember hunting. Oh, man, I thought that was a sniper rifle for a second. I remember the when it did update back when we really started hitting this hard, they talked about a big hotel in the desert. And we kind of, the map is, I think this is it. Man, if this thing was like somewhere in the middle of the map, I would call this home. Look at this place. Wow, dude. It's way out on the edge, too. Like, literally, that... Watch, you'll see. Because I can see it on the... They released, just before I started playing, I brought up the map, and they released a new map for the 9.3 alpha release. That right there, that's the edge of the map. Right there, that line. So if you go out there, you'll probably die. Oh, you will die. So this is way on the corner. Look at this. There's the edge. And the other edge is right here, this edge, right? So if you bring that over, it's right down in the corner of the map. The other edge is not too far that way. Wow, it's way over here. How cool is it, though? Look at... We never went back to the school. Now that somebody said there... they said, this is weird. I know it's weird, but there's a lot of guns in the school. Like, that's the worst place to put it with all the bad stuff that's happened over the past years with gun violence in schools. Putting guns in the school, but... Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying anymore. It's kind of my thing. It's my attraction. Oh, the Twitter thing. So yeah, I find it's just, maybe it's just I'm following the wrong people, but man, they just have nothing to say. There's like I feel like it's almost like there's not real interaction. It's almost like they're just trying to hear themselves talk, or I don't know. I don't know what it is. As random as the stuff that I do is, that's me. Meaty, speaking to myself in third person, I'm pretty random in a way, if that's a thing. I'm thinking my shotgun may need 2 repair kits real quick. That's better. All right. Yeah, so I catch up, like come Monday, I'm catching up on weekend tweets and stuff and responding back. That's why some of you guys may get a response from me like 2 days later. You're like, what? I hope it appears in your feed. Oh, nice. Delish. Hope it appears in your feed, okay? There might be a... oh, jeez. Didn't have time to switch weapon. So usually during the week, unless I'm real super busy at work and I didn't have any time to kind of take. Is Is that an upside down desk? Oh, I thought that was an upside down desk up there. Take time to kind of read the stuff. It may be that I get back to you in a day or two. If it's something, like a lot of things, you know what's funny? I'll read through things and like someone will say something or ask a question. I'll kind of answer it to myself and then keep scrolling. Like, no, yes. A lot of them are rhetorical. But, I try and Iron Boots. We've got that Urban Combat. You know what we need to do, though? We need to look at the recipes that we have. 72 recipes known. In the other map, in the other one, we had 69 recipes known. I'm thinking we have most of the recipes. All right, so we checked the wall safe. Pretty nice hotel. Oh, should we turn on our light? All right, ladies. Are you guys in a hot tub over there or something? Are you guys in the fountain? Can't trust anyone these days. All right, let's scour this bottom floor first. Bathroom time. Bathroom Taj. So, yeah, I'm just this is an awkward time of year for people and YouTube, to be honest with you guys, cuz like we just came off of summer, right? Well, not just, but we're in between summer and winter break or winter stuff. And it's like summer's real big, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of people watching videos, a lot of me making videos. And then when school comes back in, you got to get serious again, and there's not as much time. So it's kind of like a lull. You know what a lull is? Like a slowdown in stuff. And that's okay. And during that time is when, you guys told me what you make this. I think that's what you use to make the antibiotics, actually, if I remember correctly. So, this is the time that things are a little bit slower. Maybe it's not 2 videos a day. Maybe it's 1, because it's just going to be videos that I want to play and that you want to watch. I'm not just going to spam stuff up there. That's why sometimes, I try not to completely miss a day, but sometimes it's 1 video or whatever. Not the end of the world. It's what I want to play and what you guys want to watch. I think we got everything on the bottom. So then we're like in the just before new release time too. So the lull will pick back up when new games are released. Like we just started Borderlands this weekend at You Always Win. We played for a couple hours, I think. Recorded 6 episodes. And I think it's going to be every other day, which is pretty good. At first, because we don't do a lot of that kind of stuff on You Always Win, Guns and I were talking about it, trying to decide exactly what to do. He's like, "Are you going to play it?" I'm like, "Well, I want to play it, but it's so much better, like as me and you together. It's such a good co-op game. It's really what it was designed for." So he wanted to play, but he wanted to make sure that we didn't, spam. We're trying to be thoughtful of the viewer, right? There's other people that do things different than us, and that's fine. That whatever works for them. But what we try to do is be, mindful of what we're doing. We want to put out quality stuff. We only play the things that we want to play, and and that you guys want to watch, really. I mean, I don't think there's been any games that we've played that we just didn't want to play. And if they turn out to stop being what we want them to, what we thought they were going to be, or we have an issue, you guys know we stop playing, and we give you guys the reason why. Like if a certain mod is crashing, like in Minecraft or something like that. And even though the mod, the whole mod, I hear airplane. Even though the mod pack may be great, but if it's unplayable, it's unplayable, and I consider crashing like that unplayable. So we're not afraid to stop playing a certain game. I'll grab that just in case. Pistol book. Oops. All right, so don't need that end table. You can join your friends. This place seems a little bit empty, but we need to work our way just up to the top just to verify. Blood bags. Yeah, blood bags are really good for health and food and all that stuff, but man, it's just gross. I just have a problem with blood bags. I guess we're on the top floor. Okay, well, it was pretty cool. Nothing really spawned in here, though. Nothing good. See if we can go out and see where those orange crates went. Because we heard it may since we're so far off to the side of the map, it may be. How do we get outside? Up here? Yeah. Trash can. Someone down. Swim it! You're in the deep end. All right. It's a really cool place, but got some yucca. Yucca. No, I wanted the yucca, not the aloe. Thank you. All right. Well, if there's anything that you guys know of that would be a reason to come back here, you can let me know. But for now, we checked it out. I wanted to check it out. It was important that we did. I know it's kind of a pain running all the way over here, but it was something new. All right, where is the next closest military camp? There's only 3. I thought there was 4. Man, it may be all the way up north. We're going to work our way. We'll go to the one up north, right? And then we're going to go to the one over to the south of that, because that's where the school is. So we've got some things to do. We got to get back over here on the road. You run across that desert, it's just way too slow. Just way too slow. So anyway, yeah, I like to share with you guys kind of like some behind the scenes thoughts. I know I've even said that before. Sometimes it may be repetitive, just as long as you guys understand. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but not everybody always hears the discussions that I might have in certain videos. But yeah, you know what? All those games I've been talking about, I didn't talk about Assassin's Creed. That's another one that's like 4-player co-op. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. 4-player co-op, possibly, but I would think that it's still going to be pretty good as, playing by yourself. And surprisingly, not surprisingly, but just I didn't think about playing those games ever. I didn't know if they would appeal to me or not. Man, boy, did Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag totally appeal to me. I loved it. I had so much. Hold on, I'm paused here for a second. There we go. That was weird. It had I really enjoyed it, and I'm a lot of people say I can't wait or I'm excited. I'm hoping that I have the same thing from the next one. I know some of you guys have said, hey, you should try one of the older ones, one of the other ones that you haven't played. But the weird thing is, I did some research. On it because I'm confused. There's so many different titles, kind of the same thing. What's the most direct route? Oh well, you know what? We haven't been this way. There's so many titles, and some are from like PlayStation, Xbox, PS, Vita, and PC. Like the Vita ones are some of the either way, they all have the kind of different names. I'm like, man, how many of these are there? And some people say, well, this one is really, really bad. Like there was one that was not good, and then there was another one that was really good. But I get so many different people saying, hey, you should play, but they say play this one or play that one, and then I get really confused. Like I'm not sure which one I should actually. Was that some weird music that just happened? I'm not sure which one I should play, but we're getting, I think that so close to so many new releases that playing only one older game right now, which is Far Cry 3, a previous game of one that's soon to be released. And the next Assassin's Creed is not too far off too, I believe. If there's dogs, I'm going shotgun. So, yeah, I think only one is enough of the older games because we're so close to the new ones. So I probably right now, it doesn't mean that next year, I might go back. Like think of BioShock, right? I went back to BioShock 4, 5 years later. But a game like BioShock is like timeless. I was searching for the correct word. It's timeless, right? What a great game. I remember, this is a cool little anecdote. You know what an anecdote is? An anecdote is like a short story. Not anecdote, anecdote. I always like when people say that. Oh, and somebody said these things when I do this is really boring. Hey, I'm sorry, but sometimes it's a fact of life. And you got to understand that if you want me to do this off camera, it takes me this long to do it without you guys too. And that's like 40, whatever. Let's just say it takes 45 minutes. 45 minutes of time that something may happen in between, stories that I can't tell, and time wasted because I'm not, recording and sharing with you guys. Let's at least go over here. We'll at least do something along the way. I mean, if there's a possibility, like this one's going to end before we actually make it there. So it's not going to be like the whole way there. Oh, dude, I love this gun. Oh, except when I have to reload. I like hip firing too. That was a shoulder shot that downed her. Dude, I'm excited. Are you guys excited that there's actually more chests at these places? Shotgun receiver. Give it that pot. Oh, another pick. That pick is actually better than the one I got. You can have my pickaxe. I'll take your pickaxe. Oop. Okay, that just broke. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, crawler. So, I always try and remember what I was talking about. That's like got to be one of my trademarks. Oh, my anecdote. What was it? Oh my gosh, dude, my total trademark of losing train of thought and eventually coming back to it. You either love it or you hate it, right? You either, something like that, you either like, yeah, that's meaty, You either love it or you hate it. Some days sometimes I'm like on point. Like you guys know, you can see it in my face and hear it in my speeches. Meaty's on point today, man. Other days I'm gonna, oh look! Other days I'm like all over the place. Look we can see you. We can see you. Delish. Coming in with the 44 Magnum. What was the anecdote I was talking about? I'm trying to think back of what it was. My goodness. This is harder than it looks. I'm doing this without a net here, folks. Doing it without a net. All right. Pistol. We will take it all. Go back down here a little bit. All right. I can't remember right now. I feel bad, but I can't remember what I was saying. What was I'm trying to remember. I may have to go back. I may have to share it in the next episode, honestly, guys, because I really want to share it, but I can't remember. I was going to tell you an anecdote about something. It had to be interesting. Watch. Now, see, like, you build up to something like that, and then it ends up... You know what? Before we end this episode, we got to have at least one sledgehammer to the face! Nice. All right, what I'll do here, guys, I'll end it here, and I'll cruise up there a little bit so there's not as much travel, and we'll pick it up just before we get in there. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next episode. Later.